Alright, welcome everyone. So for the past few days now, we pretty much have confirmation on who's getting buffs, who's getting nerfs, and which legends is going to be for. This season is shaping up to have many buffs and nerfs, so going in order of who's going to get what. First for the buffs, we're going to have Wattson. Now, all sources are confirmed from developers such as Daniel Klein, who is the lead dev when it comes to balancing legends or weapons. He stated a possible rework for Wattson since before she used to be a highly viable legend for rank play, but now has fallen heavily. This rework could bring her up and also add some fun elements to her in pub. We don't have any idea as to what this rework could be, but most likely it will be in a way that she'll be a much more viable legend like how she was before, with some kind of fun aspects added into her. Revenant is also maybe getting another buff to him. This is tailing back to when Daniel Klein posted on Twitter reaching out to all the Revenant mains that was following him, asking what buffs they think Revenant should get. Some suggestions people leave was to give him fortified since he had a big hitbox, but if they're not doing that, try and straighten his hitbox smaller or just slightly smaller, and some include like increasing how far he could climb up and how faster his climbing could be. Rampart is one that is 100% confirmed to be getting a buff for season 8 and already stated what is exactly she's going to be getting. Her walls will have 45 health while building up. This is great so that your walls won't be ending up getting shot down instantly as you place one down. Could probably seeing this making her a bit more viable than what she was before. They are still looking at other ways to make her a better legend. They probably might touch on the cooldown on her wall setup again. Still looking at how they can improve Sheila and to at least bring her up in line to somebody that's really good like Gibby, for example. So that's all the buffs that we know. And now for the nerfs for season 8, first we know about is Gibby. This started from a Twitter post where a Gibby main himself was showing Daniel Klein a way that they could probably nerf him by, instead of tanking 50 damage with his arm shield, his arm shield will apply damage reduction. Daniel Klein saw and he kinda, well, he wasn't a fan of the idea, but instead wanted to add a bleed through effect. You still had to take the 50 damage from the shield, but some damage will bleed through. You still end up taking a little percentage of damage instead of just completely neglecting 50 damage up front. Next, there's a good chance that we're going to see another nerf to Ray. This was talked a while ago that they wanted to try and increase her hitbox, and it was estimated to be a 15% increase to make it bigger. They did this to Pathfinder at the start of season 7 and it actually worked as intended. They give him back the grapple that was close to what it was originally was, but increasing his hitbox did hurt. So it's kind of a trade-off because it is much more easier to land shots on a Pathfinder trying to grapple away. It's definitely much harder to fight people one-on-one close range fight, because I am a Pathfinder main, and when people adjust to the season it became very hard to win fights and to escape. It was really hard. They don't want to touch up on her kit anymore as it's done so many times, and when people that play Wraith, they're just going to be fed up at just touching it over and over and over. So they want to try a different approach as to what they could do to bring her power level down. And seeing the hitbox change worked for Pathfinder, they might as well go to the same route with Wraith and see if it will work the same way. There's only one thing that may prevent them from making this change, but you'll see later on in the video what exactly could stop them from applying this nerf to her. Next is Caustic. That's if you want to call this a nerf. You know, when you kill off a Caustic and his entire team, you want to loot their box or you want to pick up your teammate, but you can't because the gas grenade he threw last minute, it's still there. So that means you're very vulnerable. You have no loot to heal up. Your down teammate is probably going to die because the gas don't want to disappear. It just takes so much time to disappear, which leaves you very vulnerable to a third party to steamroll you. Instead of being rewarded for killing off that entire team, you're getting punished. Now for season 8, they will be fixing this bug from the game. Now you see, I didn't mind that they lie and tell us that this was a design choice, but really, and the last legend we know is due for a nerf is Horizon. Now despite that she already just got one in the Fight Night event, stats has shown that she is still exceeding higher and higher in all different categories in her stats, even to the point that she is surpassing Wraith, which no legend has been able to done since this game has pretty much came out. This exactly is probably the one thing that could affect Wraith from getting a nerf because of how successful Horizon is, and I mean she is Tommy successful. If they are looking to nerf Horizon, they would most likely tweak her tactical and look at stuff like how fast you go up in the rift, how long the rift could stay active, etc, you know. So yeah, that's all the confirmed legends that are getting tweaked for season 8. There are some that I want to see change, and if you want to see me discuss which legend should get what change, comment down below and let me know what you think. Also like the video and subscribe to help the channel grow and for more Apex Legends content. I hope you all are doing great, keeping it 100, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.